Hello Taurus, welcome to your December Zodiac Wheel reading. Thank you so much for joining me, and welcome to any new viewers to my channel. Thank you for tuning in, and please do subscribe and come and join my Psychic Zodiac Wheel. Now Taurus, for December 2020, here we are. Wishing you all a very, very happy festive season wherever you are. We have the solstice as well in December on the 21st. So, we've got the King of Swords here showing up for you, Taurus. So, it's showing me here with this that there's been a bit of a rough patch, and that there is that need to analyse things deeper to do with maintaining your boundaries in relationships, whether they're business or personal relationships, and how your relationship patterns can affect your current relationships. Okay? And the King in reverse is maybe putting off legal issues for some of you. Others, it could be that you're being involved in other people's problems. Four of Pentacles. Well, this is a good sign. This is letting you know that you've got a little bit tucked away for a rainy day. And this is also about being conservative and not taking any risks and looking at things from every angle. Okay? So this is influencing your resources, your financial independence, your constructive talents, your support systems, okay, your family dynamics even. But the Four of Pentacles holds on and doesn't really enter into any risky contracts. The Knight of Pentacles is reversed in the area of communication, close relations, short journeys, your mental activity, transport, trade, education. And the Knight of Pentacles is an indication of something to do with a rural area, so out in the country. And it could be that you are looking into moving out there or even buying in a rural area. But it's not coming forward in a hurry. So there's it's methodically planned. The Knight of Pentacles is a very methodical energy, so really going over and over things, okay, to really dig through it and getting as much information as you can, being in the communication area. The Seven of Wands is letting me know that you're not giving up. Even if there is competition, you won't go down in flames. You want to be king of the mountain, managing your time wisely. In the area of your foundation, how you see yourself. This is also representing farmers or wanting to have some property that you can farm or grow your own crops on. It's also The Seven of Wands is managing your time wisely. Okay? Managing your time wisely to look into those things too, I feel. Nine of Pentacles. Reversed. Now, this is letting me know that in some way you're remodeling. There's been some setbacks, could be in real estate, and this is also a message to you of not sacrificing your health. Working constantly is all well and good, Taurus, but it's no good if it's going to affect your health. You've got to take time off when you need so that you can stay strong and be healthy and look after your own best interest. Now, this is in the area of where you find your joy, your entertainment, the enjoyment of games, hobbies, the love that you give, matters of the heart, and children and pleasure. Here we have the Six of Swords. Now, there could be something revealed, something that's been hidden from you could be revealed, to do with your workplace, work colleagues or conditions, the house of health, food and hygiene, and co-workers. So it's the karmic debt area, okay? And it's your mind, your body, your well-being. And it's this service industry, it's being of service. So the Six of Swords is about something coming to light through that area of your life. Something you didn't know about that you're going to find out about. Eight of Pentacles reversed in the area of partnerships, business or marriage partnerships, aunts, uncles, and the results of our labour. So this is about starting over. You may have been struggling to get the finances or legal affairs sorted out or contracts sorted out. It's also international relations, so there's something there for some of you sorting out that side of things as well. But there's a big starting over energy. Something's coming up very fresh and new for you. Ten of Swords. Well, you know, the tens are a completion of a cycle. Whether they're good or bad, it's the perfection through that completion. And you have the Ten of Wands. So you're wanting to share the load, the light at the end of the tunnel with this card showing up. So you're sick of carrying the burden all on your own and you want to share the load a bit. And that's to do with your joint resources, finances, inheritance, your emotional values. It's in the area of the 8th house, beginnings and endings, birth and rebirth. So there's also a renewal. So do, you know, distribute some of the work that needs to be done around with others that you're in some sort of joint agreement with, or could be to do with corporations, taxes, banks. Inheritances are very strongly emphasised here, and there's big energy showing that that there's a sharing of that as well. And this is also the occult house, so you also may be gathering information of sacred information. Oh, lovely. In the 9th house, you've got the Lovers. So this is a Gemini card, the Lovers. So there's a duality. There's two things to choose from, vice and virtue. And the message from the Lovers is the Adam and Eve message, making the right choice for the right reason. For those of you looking for a partner, it's finding the right mate and choosing your partner wisely. And for those of you in a relationship, this is reconciling to create harmony. And it's the journey of sharing, trust, love, all embodied here in the Lovers, in your 9th house, governing spiritual exploration and philosophy, foreign affairs, travel and foreign lands, dreams and visions, even prophecy being shown there in the area that is pointing towards your future. 10th house, you have the 6th of Cups. Reminiscing, restoring harmony. A little bit of a magic carpet ride being shown there. Renew old ties, someone from your past, or reminiscing about something to do with your past. And this is the reward of karma, and it's going to be good karma that is showing you the way here. It's your reputation. It's to do with promotions and your career and your highest achievements. So I feel that there's some pats on the back coming. And you have the Knight of Wands. Now, this is a message of maybe biting off a bit more than you can chew, and there's some sort of move involved with groups or social groups, friendship groups, and your hopes and wishes, the love that you receive, and your manifestations. Okay, so be careful not to bite off a bit more than you can chew when you know, with socializing and that kind of thing. You might just have to rein it back in again. But the Knights are also an indication of there is some anxious energy around, so you may have to bring harmony back to a situation after a dispute or a fight or something along those lines, in connection with your friendship group and your neighbourhood, because the Knights are in those two areas. And then you have the Tower. Now the Tower is reversed, so this could be that you have actually had to kind of rebuild. There does seem to be some sort of disagreement. I'm sorry, Taurus, but that also is the Mars energy, and it's reversed. So there may be that you feel that you have to confront somebody or have something out with somebody, and it's showing just to be very careful about how you go about that. You may need to get some advice on how to manage that, so that you're not putting yourself in a difficult position. Okay? And it also, I feel, is something to do with having to deal with people or a situation where people are living an unhealthy lifestyle. So I'll just ask the angel cards for the answer. If you are dealing with arguments or any kind of mental or physical abuse, difficulties dealing with others, what message do you have for Taurus? Well, there you go. The message is yes. So if you've been thinking about doing something about this situation, they are saying yes. The time is right here in December for you to finish it and start afresh, or discuss the situation with others. Got the card yes. So go ahead with whatever it was you're thinking of, if you are in a situation where you are feeling that you need to get out of an abusive situation. And I'll just ask for clarity on that. If you believe, Taurus, so I'll leave that there in that area for you. I'll actually leave it on top there and just put that there. And now I will also ask for your guardian angel for December. And you have the angel of procrastination. Okay, so you're procrastinating. And I do feel it's to do with this difficult situation that's showing up for you there with disputes or arguments of some description. And yes, you do need to get away from that. But for some reason you're procrastinating. So you just need to believe that if you walk away from it, it will still be okay. You'll be able to, you know, if you've got to get another job because it's not suiting you, working in that environment because of these energies, but it's believing and having faith, Taurus. Now, where are the planets for you this month, Taurus? Well, we still have Uranus in Taurus. The Lord of Light is the Uranus energy, the transcendental mind. And Uranus rules Aquarius. And the Aquarius energy begins to really build this month in December with the dawning of the age of Aquarius being a part of our experience from the 21st of December onwards. So there is a strong desire in you to get that freedom and liberation from anything that you feel is holding you back. And you will have that lightning flash, that epiphany. That epiphany will come like a lightning flash. Okay? So this is also a message here, getting into that higher vibration of Aquarius, space exploration, science fiction, futuristic kind of things. Mental telepathy also, I think, is going to become a lot stronger for people. And as 2021 unfolds and beyond, it will be even more obvious to people, and that there's a strong Uranus energy connected to that as well. Now, then you have the moon. The moon is in Cancer. It's the full moon in Cancer on the 30th of December at 8.59 degrees of Cancer. So this is about your emotions, the divine feminine, the power of your intuition, using your imagination, nostalgia, childhood. The low vibration can be triggered to be expressed through worry and tending to think the worst. So you don't want to let yourself get caught in that thinking the worst. You want to manifest the best, which is about the nurturing and the protection, and that the Cancer energy brings. Okay, and then you have Mercury moving into Sagittarius in the 8th house. Here where you're distributing some of the load to others. And the Mercury in Sagittarius is really a motto of I see. So this is about your finances, your joint resources, beginnings and endings. So something that you're got to end so that you can bring about a new beginning. Okay? And the Sagittarius energy is connected to the truth. So you tell the truth how you see it. And it will clarify. There's some sort of clarification here of what's been covered up from December onwards. So there's also a connection to law here. And you're wanting to share your ideas and be heard. Okay? Venus is also in Sagittarius. It moves into Sagittarius on the 15th of December. So Venus brings with it unity and peace, pleasure, happiness, a bit of luxury. Balance, diplomacy. All here with the Venus energy in the 8th house, moving forward in those areas of finances, new beginnings, end of the old, cooperation, dealing with any banks or insurances or taxes. There's a renewal. And there's also the solar eclipse in there as well, because the new moon is in Sagittarius as well, and the sun will be moving into Sagittarius. So we've got the new moon on the 14th, Venus 15th, solar eclipse on the 15th of December, 14th, 15th of December. Poignant time. And the solar eclipse is at 23.8 degrees of Sagittarius. Okay? So that is about, there's an ending of sorts, beckoning a new beginning coming to light and a new phase of your life. And it does involve broadening your mind and intellectual pursuits and accepting challenges. The low vibration is you may want to escape conditions, and you follow your instincts with that. Okay, that's the solar eclipse energy, shining a light on that 8th house. The new moon in Sagittarius is also about travel, seeking the truth. Searching your intellect through study, determination, and setting your intentions for what you're aiming to study with that new moon. Okay, you could actually, if you've got the low vibration happening, you could actually have a bit of a flight of fancy, or you know, you may be thinking along the lines of I would if I could, and coming up with an excuse. So just see how you're having that energy affect you, but you could really find the determination here to I feel, search for what you want to study. Now on the 21st of December, the Sun will be moving into Capricorn here in the 9th house, and that is the summer solstice on the 21st of December. Summer solstice in the southern hemisphere, winter solstice in the northern hemisphere. And the 9th house is expansion of yourself through your spiritual and physical explorations, your philosophy, your perception. It's connected to foreign affairs and foreign lands. So it rules well, it rules people, the Sun. And it has a sense of authenticity with it as well. And in Capricorn, it is about establishments. The Capricorn energy is about governments and the powers that be. But I'm feeling with this energy here for you, Taurus, it's sort of about the power of the people. You're going to really be tuning into that kind of energy, because it's in the area that is about people and aiming for the truth. So the truth will come out about people. And also in this 9th house area is Pluto in Capricorn, the restorer of life. It's one of the transcendental Trinity planets. It's about governments and corporations taking control. It's also about reaping what we sow. So this is letting you know that guts and courage are going to really be felt. The Phoenix will be rising with this Pluto and Capricorn energy. Pluto brings with it the rise and falls of civilizations and power structures. And what it touches, it dismantles, and then it rejuvenates it and reorganizes it. It's also connected to agriculture, so don't be surprised if you feel that you want to start growing some of your own food and that kind of thing. Then here in the 10th house, we have Jupiter, the planet of generosity, moral and ethical issues that affect a society, freedom and opportunity. It's also a very spiritual energy with that Jupiter energy. That's up there in the area of your social status, rewards of karma, your reputation, your career, governments, promotions, all signified by that 10th house area, the Aquarius area of your chart. And the motto of Aquarius is I know, and sharing and distributing knowledge. And Jupiter certainly does like expanding and sharing, and it's knowledge that you share on behalf of humanity. So there will be an energy of embracing the new and the unfamiliar. And we've also got Saturn. This is the great conjunction or at 0 degrees of Aquarius. The dawning of the age of Aquarius is here, being triggered for you in and activated in your area of career and reputation and your highest achievements. So Saturn is the Lord of karma, and it represents caution and conservatism, and it is taking us to the depths of our thought, because that I know energy of Aquarius wants to distribute knowledge. So Saturn wants to get the knowledge right. So it does signify farmers, miners, landowners, administrators, rules and regulations, and it is the father of time. So it sets and achieves goals, and in order to secure our lives. And so we learn our important lessons through Saturn and through facing our challenge. Okay, and it often manifests achieving goals and creating security in our lives, and brings us the reward of hard work. Okay, so this age of Aquarius from the 21st of December onwards is having us embrace new and unfamiliar territory, and understanding that the world can be reinvented, that there is a shining bright light of knowledge and friendship unfolding. And Aquarius is nothing if it's not the non-conformist. And don't be surprised if you see with lots of groups of people that you know, there's a lot of charismatic leaders and entertainers coming out of that, electronic masters of electronics being exposed, great inventions, and also that Aquarius energy is about, well, to me it's about colour. Real splashes of colour. People might be changing their hair or just wearing really colourful clothes. It's sort of coming out of that drab brown and black and white colours into more rainbow sort of colours, and even the names of children that are born will be very colourful names like Rainbow or Cosmo or Stellium, or, you know, intergalactic. So then in the 11th house you have Neptune. So Neptune energy is the kindness and compassion towards less fortunate. So you may try and help some of your friendship groups out. This is about friendships, hopes, wishes, manifestation here in the 11th house. Your long-term objects and manifesting them. Remembering that Neptune is the cosmic sea and is the transcendental heart. It is the redeemer of love also. And it is universal and divine love for all things. So in this area of friendships and love received, and friendship groups. So if there's been anything that you have been confused about, or feeling spaced out, or you've got friends that are into drugs and things like that, or the pattern of self-delusion and addiction that are the low vibration Neptune frequencies, then here is a time where you can tune into the higher vibration frequencies, and then you can bring some kindness and compassion to those that are less fortunate than you, but from a realistic perspective. But you can also find some very creative pursuits that can bring about some great understanding from your imagination. The imagination energy is very strong here in the 11th house with Neptune in there. And Mars is still in Aries, so Mars in its own sign has us moving forward. So we are really feeling that zest for life now, and courage and enthusiasm, and the desire to venture out. So even though it's in the 12th house for you, Taurus, which does signify the subconscious and what's behind the scenes, it represents that desire to move forward, take some action. Okay? Alright, so I will now ask the Akashic Records for what message of confirmation they have for you, Taurus. And you have the War of the Roses, which is confirming what I did see there, that there is some conflict showing up. So you need to be making sure you're protected. Okay? If you know where the conflict is coming from, then you need to avoid going to that place, I feel. So the Six of Roses, I'll just see what message there is here for you in regard to that. And okay, so we can see the two armies there ready for battle. So it is about the storm clouds that are gathering in the sky, and the two lines of mounted knights stand at the ready, facing each other across the field. Okay, so there is the white rose and the red rose, two opposing. So it's depicting a battle within your heart about some form of relationship. Most often this relationship is romantic, but this card also refers to co-workers, partners, it could be family members, or it could be to do with co-workers or something to do with your workplace. Okay? Because the partnership side of things does look good, and that Lover's card is up there, which looks quite positive too. So it is depicting that there could be power plays, and that at the very least there is lack of communication. Okay, so if you're feeling that you're at an impasse, your intuition or your spirit, the white rose, has told you that this experience is not a supportive one for you. But your passion, fears and needs, the red rose, keeps you from listening. You have tried to bring the two together, as indicated by the dirty flag with the combined rose and red rose, white and red rose on the ground. But what's happening in this relationship is not compatible with your spirit's view for you. So there you stand, your spirit and your possessions, just watching and waiting. The situation is nothing less than karmic, and it is time to listen and take action. Awareness, vision and self-honouring are required now for you to position yourself best and make plans to leave the battlefield. So your Akashic force is saying, close your eyes and see a sense of a person with whom you have some type of relationship. It can be a relationship that's happening in your life or in your working life. Imagine that the person handing you a rose is the rose, vibrant and wilted, large or small, bright or dark, happy or sad. What message do you receive from this rose? Okay, so that's an interesting scenario there unfolding for you, Taurus. But this is letting you know that yes, it's okay to get out of that situation. And if you believe, and I think the angel of procrastination is letting you know not to procrastinate. Don't procrastinate for too long. Need some quick action taken here. Okay, Taurus. So, wishing you all a very happy festive season and a happy new year, and many blessings to you all. For those of you that are new to my channel, please do subscribe and come and join us in my psychic group on Facebook for more updates and live readings. I'll be doing some more live readings for the solstice and for us moving into the age of Aquarius as of the 21st of December, which is so exciting and will bring some relief for us all. And click on that like button, click on that subscribe button, and many blessings and much love and peace to you all. Namaste.